Okay, part 2. We are almost done, so this will be a short video as well. Heather has, so here we are looking at what are we comparing? What are the two things? How many do they each have? The difference, and then the solution and the equation. So Heather has 2 iPads, so we've got iPads is one of the things we're comparing. And she has 1 less computer, so computers are the other thing that we're comparing. How many computers does she have? So I know she has 2 iPads. 1 less is my difference. So I need to find out how many computers she has, and I'm just going to stick with G. So my solution, I want the G on that side by itself. Oh, I always need to find that biggest number. So computers is less computers, so that means this is my large number. So my large number minus my difference. So she has 1 computer. A watermelon weighs 3 kilograms, so we got a watermelon. And a pineapple weighs 7 kilograms, pineapple. How much less is the watermelon? So the watermelon weighs 3 kilograms. It's a pretty heavy watermelon. Pineapple weighs 7 kilograms. Woo, that's a heavy pineapple. How much less? So I don't know how much less, so that is what I'm looking for. So the watermelon, so when I look at my 2 numbers, the pineapple is my larger number. So I need to figure out what the difference is. And the difference was that bottom square, so I'm going to take large number minus small number, which would give me 7 minus 3 is my difference is 4 kilograms. Okay, Sebastian finds 12 sticks on his walk, and he finds 5 more rocks than sticks. How many rocks does he find? Okay, so Sebastian finds sticks on his walk. He has 12 of them. He finds rocks on his walk, and he has 5 more rocks. So as soon as I see that word 5 more, I know that is my difference. So he finds 5 more rocks. So he finds more rocks than sticks. That means his rocks is the large number. So my large number, I don't know my large number, so I'm going to add those 2 together, and they will tell me my large number. And he found 17 rocks on his walk. Last question. David has 45 screwdrivers. So he's got some screwdrivers. That's a lot of screwdrivers. He has 19 less hammers, so he also has hammers, than screwdrivers. How many hammers does David have? So here it says 19 less, so that's my difference. So he has less hammers than screwdrivers. So he has less hammers, so that's my smaller number, that's my larger number. So I'm not looking for my large number, so I'm going to be subtracting. 45, take away 19. So David has, well, let's see, how many does David have? David has 26 hammers. That's a lot of hammers David has. So I hope that it's coming back to you from yesterday and you're going, oh yes, I get this. So today's page is exactly like what you had in your workbook yesterday, except all the numbers are different. So just to remind you, here are your 3 equations, and there's your picture to help you. So here you need to write 3 equations for the table. So here's your table. You need to write those 3 equations. Then you need to circle the equation where the unknown is by itself. So the one where it's by itself. Just like when we did right here, we wrote these equations, and I circled the ones where the B was by itself. Then for number 2, you need to fill in the table, write X for the number you are not given. Circle the part that is larger. Write an equation where the unknown is by itself. So here's the first question. There's 16 dogs. There's 7 more dogs than cats. So I said I had, 16 dogs, 7 more, which means that that is my difference. And so I don't know how many cats I have, and I cover up that word 7, so there are more dogs than cats. So I said that's my big number, and because I have my big number, it's going to be a subtraction problem, so 16 minus 7. So that's how you're going to do that. Then you need to circle the part that is larger. underline the difference. I've given you these helpful things because some of you are forgetting to do them. So you need to read through this and find what is the largest part and underline the difference. So the difference is the one that's always going to have the word more, less, fewer behind it. Then you need to fill in the table, write X for the number you were not given, circle the part that is larger. So a poodle weighs 32 kilograms less than a boxer. The boxer weighs 71 kilograms. How much does the poodle weigh? So I know there's a poodle and I know there's a boxer, so I filled them in. I know the boxer weighs 71 kilograms, which I put in. I know that the poodle weighs 32 less, so the poodle weighs less, so that's my difference. So I need to figure out how much the poodle weighs. And since I know this is my big number because the poodle weighs less, this is my big number, I'm going to subtract. And there I subtracted. So you're going to do that with Chelsea and Andy and Stephen. And then the last questions, you're going to write an equation where the unknown is by itself. Then you're going to solve the equation. So whatever you're writing, you have to write it so that it has the unknown on one side and the other two numbers on the other side. Okay, so that was a little bit of a tricky thing for some of you yesterday, but I think you can do that. Just remember that the letter has to be on the side all by itself. And if you get stuck, you always come back and watch this again. The first video shows you a lot of what you have to do. Have a great time in math, grade 4.